Hello and welcome back everyone to Let's Play Kaiserreich. It's been a while, but even after I came back, how many days? I think like 5 or 6 days ago, I still couldn't do it. We had Olympics in Stockholm. It's kinda odd. Russia's radical socialist, and they're fighting the totalist Soviet Russians. Which, well, is kinda odd, but okay. Apparently I get this one division left over. But let's just start the game and see what happens. Okay, Olympics begin, we lose 1 descent. Xavier has approached us about the Mediterranean bloc. That is, I think, the king of... What is this? Portugal. I think that's France proposing that, but I'm not sure. I mean, whatever. Okay, we're losing descent at a steady rate, but it's gonna take more than a year to get rid of that. Conscript, all the Chinese are equal. Okay, so I get some transports here, apparently. What do I plan to do there? Just gonna rebase them there. New technology developed, 1936 Infantry Division. Oh, we had to do this first. The Deutsche Pan-Afrikanische Eisenbahn and the approaching bankruptcy. Ever since 1925, when the Addis Ababa Djibouti Railway underwent a large expansion, the Deutsche Pan-Afrikanische Eisenbahn has been transporting... That's just not proper grammar, but whatever. Has been transporting ore from the Congo to the ports in Djibouti, which is here. Now, the general economic downturn in the world has meant that less ore is being purchased, resulting in fewer transports for the EPAAB. The situation has now reached such a level that it is nearing bankruptcy. We can either sell to Abyssinian Middle Africa, we can privatize it, or we can keep it running. I'm gonna sell it, why not? And I'm gonna assign new technology. I'm sorry if I sound kinda odd. My after I came back from like camping, I was sick and I'm still kinda a bit sick, so. But now I decided, well, I have to do a video because I leave soon. Or well, tomorrow in the evening, which means at max 2 videos. We do, why not? Let's do a rocket test in a research facility. So some with rocketry would be good. Oh, they seem decent. Yeah, why not? They are good. Henschel and Son. Commission of some submarines. Cool. The Italian team wins gold medal at football. Okay, the increasing activity of suffragist movement, I'm not gonna read all this, but basically it tells you that suffragist movements gain strength in Germany, and Germany is conservative, so granting universal voting rights will make people pissed, but move me towards democratic. And increase my relations, which lowers my belligerence and gives me industrial efficiency. I can just say, why not grant women voting rights in local assemblies, which means since the German Empire is a federal state, they won't get to vote in the federal elections, I guess. We can do this, refuse demands, and just be fuck you, move to closed society, but I think I'd prefer open society, so, and it gives the lowest amount of dissent, so I'll pick that. Okay, so we get, what I want to check, liberate people. Well, yeah, a lot of these colonial nations. Sierra Leone with 1 province. Well, yeah, there. Huh. Austria is called crust ice. Japanese people dominate swimming competition. Polish female athletes won 5 medals, and of the Olympics, which means 1 less descent. The invisible hand of capitalism. Holy. Ukraine has agricultural crisis. Bertia has social conflict turns violent. Little syndicalist. Grow new crops. Gas deposits. It's kind of an odd nation. Princely Federation. Portugal. Gorky dies, and Siberian crisis is over. What the heck? Finland is invading Soviet Russia. But for now, white forces don't seem to do very well. Oh. Mexico says begin expanding the military. We must regain our lost territories. Which would be in the north, but they don't have their claims yet. Serbia has vetoed done. Which is something every year, but I don't know what it is really. So yeah, I was kinda ill and didn't want to record. I tried it. Oh god, 6 months of the Black Monday and unemployment is still high. Which sucks. Technology developed. Troopship of 36. Maybe something else from Naval tree. Yeah, well, anti-submarine warfare equipment of 34. Scanner up to 29 descent, which is annoying. Raid and patrols. And we get comms raised for nothing. It's kind of odd that we don't have these technologies, especially since... Well, I think you do have them in 19... Basic hospital system. One of these, like the submarine technologies. Your counter-rating efficiency. This one, I think you already have in the 1914 campaign as well as this one. But okay, what did they finish? Basic hospital system. So maybe land doctrines. Okay, we don't have anything yet. I don't think doctrines unlock because there's usually an event for that. We can do anti-air brigade. Maybe aircraft. Strategic bombers isn't all that useful. And why not seaplanes? Should go quick enough. Yeah, 7% per day. What the heck? We can enact money devaluation. Okay, we got civil war in Russia. And Japan declares martial war. Canada can't spare anything. We get new technology. The Bolshevik methods are too extreme. Civil war in Russia. Send note to President Hoover. And Hong Kong Constabulary are about to put an end to your operations. Civil war in Russia, do nothing, or we can help the white forces. Which moves me towards interventionism, makes me lose some money, and I get relations with Russia. Okay, we're gonna help the white forces. Even if Britain helps Soviet Russia. Japan chooses to help the white forces, and former Reichskanzler Georg Michaelis dies. Former Reichskanzler Georg Michaelis dies at the age of 78, succeeding von Bethmann Hollweg as Imperial Chancellor in 1917, the first and until now the only commoner to have acceded to the post of German Chancellor. He was considered by many as the stooge of the Hindenburg-Ludendorff dictatorship. Being forced to resign after Ludendorff was dismissed from the army in 1924. As a former Reichskanzler, he received state funerals, but the Kaiser refused to attend them. He was a commoner and a stooge, but a chancellor after all. And we get some technology, which I need. Okay, so then general staff finishes something, but I'm just gonna push these old naval ones real quick. Or actually air doctrines are also kind of important. 39, 38, 39. industrial. Oh yeah, we can do radar. Why not? Siemens. Money devaluation. This one is important. Financial problems of colonies. Rising inflation and weak Reichsmark means that the cost of German colonies is too great to keep them in their current shape. Some radical politicians propose raising the taxes, but this move will not be popular among citizens. The rest of the government proposes instead a limited support for our colonial possessions. What shall we do? We can raise taxes to appease the needs of our colonies, which make Middle Africa and the AOG happy, but gives me 10%, which I won't do. I can just support only the colonies in our direct control, which will trigger the reactionary reforms event for the AOG and the Cretan question for me. I use 3 descent, and I lose a bit of relations, and I can choose, have to find other sources of cash. Which also trigger the status of Sri Lanka event for the German Empire in 50 days. It gives me money, but I'll support only the direct colonies, so. Brazil elects the Republicans. Chennai has post-war reconstruction. Ethnic conflict in Sri Lanka. Holy crap. 2 descent, and we get some destroyers in Kiel. Let's get some destroyers here, which is where the destroyers get spawned, and here we get the submarines. Japan had withdrawal, and we get interwar seaplanes done. Finland has panic in Karelia, and just let me drink something real quick. They can basically elect to either declare war on Russia and try to seize Karelia, so I think Arkhangelsk, or they can choose to ally with Russia against this Bolshevik threat, which they currently do, and the Russians select good because, well, the Finns are friendly. The next level of seaplanes. Germany would surely love to have an ace in the hole. Korean exile is looking for foreign backing. The Korean government in exile has approached the Burma people for aid in retaking the lands from Japan. This would cause much grief to the Japanese should we go to war with them, but it might also cause other problems for us should Korea jump the guns. I can choose a great place to drop leftover equipment, which makes me lose some supplies, which I can afford. I can choose to give full support and aid, which moves me towards interventionism and moves me lose a lot of relations with Japan. Or we're not interested, and gives me isolation. So I should say... Oh, I didn't say full support. Holy crap. I'm actually planning on giving them limited support, but... Oh well. Italy had the death of Pius XI, so now they have the College of Cardinals as their ruler, or head of state. Okay, Haiku is revolting. What the heck? I'll get some troops in Hanoi, so... We might just use them to take these people. Alash Orda has the peoples of Alash Orda. The Kazakhs and Turkmens, they make up the majority of our population. What's this nation? Which basically is, I think, Kazakhstan, but not entirely certain. Or it's something close to Kazakhstan, at least. Okay, we get comms raiders and anti-submarine warfare equipment, which I think I'll go for torpedoes. Okay, these have two, nothing especially important. Yeah, the naval engineering. Okay, so we'll give it to the Germania Werft. Naval doctrines. Yeah, do this. So in the long-term plan, goes for the Sedan Day celebration. So basically we celebrate the victory in the Battle of Sedan on the Franco-German War of 1870 to 1871. Which basically was the decisive battle. Somewhere worse than here. Okay, so they get a new Pope, which moves into Social Democrat, which is interesting, and 40 political left. Oh. Pope John the 13th is a friend of the proletariat and a friend of the Republic. It's interesting. I've never seen that choice. Close to Qing operate factories that are draining our profits. Huh. It's kind of interesting. I've never seen that choice before. Can we get some planes done? And the second round of planes also done? Okay, Russia selects carriers are the wave of the future, reforming the navy. And I'm just gonna fly these two airplanes real quick. Okay, can. Okay, the Cretan question. With our economy having declined greatly after Black Monday, our colonial empire has been under fairly harsh scrutiny. The main territory that has been under the most examination is Crete. Crete is larger and harder to defend than Malta, and the upkeep is higher as well. To help with our deficit, it has been proposed that we essentially sell the island to either the Ottomans or the Greeks. What shall we do? Keep Crete under our influence. We can offer Crete to the Ottomans, or we can offer Crete to the Greeks. Actually, the Ottomans are my friends, I think. So why not? Let's offer it to the Ottomans. Welcome home, Crete. Okay, the Ottoman Empire has puppeted Crete. Instead, I think if you give it to the Greeks, then they'll just well, if you give it to the Greeks, then they'll just reintegrate into their nation. But that's also the first time that I chose giving it to the Ottomans. Oh well, I played as Germany once to like 1939, I think, but not any farther. So no. Even less, like 37, 38. So I know a bit what's gonna happen, but not much. 36 September. Actually, let's go for interceptors, and these guys are perfect. Since it's Yuka's Fokker, and the next airplane is a Fokker, so it's kind of making sense, I guess. Okay, we're gonna move these to. Okay, these got auto redeployed. Neat. We get some partisans. Okay, I still haven't beaten these. What the heck? So Russia has remembered the death of Lenin. So Russia is still not beaten. What the heck? The Entente rejected our offer. The need for national resources. Some technology done. Oh, the radar. So these can't be done yet. They could be, but they're not really useful. Basic computing, why not? This guy's good. Actually, why do I produce so many convoys? Okay, actually, I kind of need a lot of convoys, which is odd, but I'd rather get these done instead of the convoys. Okay, that's fine. The Labour Party wins the 36th election, which makes them Social Democrats. Socialist Republic of Italy declared war in the Italian Federation. The Syndicalists invade Italy. Combined armed forces of the French Commune and the Socialist Republic of Italy have launched invasion of the Italian Federation. This invasion threatens to disrupt balance of powers in favor of the Syndicalist alliance. Salvi warned Syndicalists about the foolishness of their actions or let Italy fall. I can warn them and to face German arms, which makes me lose 3 descent. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, the Commune of France selects to back down and we lose 5 descent. Aha. So peace is restored in Italy. What the heck? Ukraine has become socialist. Okay, a bond is established between Norway and Britain. Now I can finally... Why? So annoying. Oh wow, it's an amphibious landing. That will be a pain in the ass. Look at all technology done. Oh, these naval doctrines. Denmark has economy collapses and we get another a new warship for the High Seas Fleet. Okay. Expansion of the Middle African Marine. Therefore has to buy 3 ships. It's aging aging ships. Aging vassals, so yeah, why not? Makes me lose descent. The Combined Syndicalist of America can contest the election results. I think we might hit an American Civil War here soon. Extend the martial law on the entirety of Japan. And Japan has the Korean problem. Mongolia annexed Xibei one thingy. Bab, which is this nation around here in the beginning. Denmark has 5 days in December. Loot the land and salt the earth. Defeat the partisans and I'm gonna attack them. Okay, Transmore refuses to crack down on them. The Japanese betrayed our trust. And they select to Seiha for some guy. Which makes them... well, I don't know. Ottoman... some Muslim Day celebration. Halbstarke terrorized the cities. The Halbstarke steal products from the markets and shops, and often form innocent pedestrians or commit acts of vandalism. To escape boredom and frustration, more and more citizens do not feel safe anymore in the streets. More dissent. Mongolia will rise again, a Mongolian empire. Mongolian Empire, who just allied with Tibet to crush the Xibei. Actually, do they have massive claims now? It's kind of interesting. Holy crap. That's an interesting area claims. I've never seen that happen just till now. Baron Khan Roman Friedrich Nikolaus von Ungarn-Sternberg has declared himself Genghis Khan. It's kind of funny. Crusade against Tibet, and the Mongolian Empire declares war in Tibet. I've seen Mongolian Empire yet, but it's kind of interesting. Hans von Zeke dies, the Chief of General Staff. Okay. Some more interceptors. And we can change our sliders, and I'd like to move towards free market, but I can. Come with interventions in my Hawk lobby. Also Hawk lobby. August von Mackensen retires. August von Mackensen has delivered his official retirement rest to the Kaiser, wearing his trademark Life Hussar uniform. The Field Marshal is already 86 years old and wishes merely to live out his days in peace. The Kaiser accepted the resignation and ordered a celebration in his honor. France has geared our economy towards war. Holy crap. No, I'm not gonna do that. That gives dissent. Dispute in the General Staff. Let me read that. The Chief General Staff has been involved in constant debate over which methods the General Army should use as basic tactics or doctrine. The traditionalists argue that superior firepower won the Weltkrieg, and would do so again, whereas new schools argue that this will be made obsolete, and that a new form of ability and strong spearhead should be the doctrines to the German army. There also exists a self-deemed compromise faction which argues that the current interim leaders should simply be made permanent. His Majesty shall decide. Long southern rally. There he has some dam finished. Long live the Republic. We shall build socialism in the Ukraine by ourselves. New Ukrainian foreign policy. So Ukraine cancels. Ooh, that's interesting. We can declare war in Ukraine. There's nothing we can do. Praise the Ukrainians with Khrushchev. Khrushchev, not Khrushchev. Still, crazy Ukrainians. Okay, the Kaiser's decision. Each group within the General Staff has nominated candidates for Chief of Staff and Chief of the Army. Surprisingly, Heinz Guderian, the leader of the Mobility faction, was not nominated. The argument was that the Kaiser would more willingly support noblemen. Guderian accepted and encouraged this decision. The Kaiser is about to address the General Staff in Berlin. Everyone from soldiers to generals to journalists await his decision. The Kaiser is a man of tradition. Tries to lose 3 descent. We can choose this, which gives me the what's it called? Especially with that we choose a doctrine. We can also choose superior firepower. This one is what's this one? Okay, I think the compromise is the central tactory, but I don't know. I'm gonna choose the Kaiser man of tradition because I want to keep the superior firepower doctrine. The other one I think would unlock manpower focus, but I'm not sure. Or it would unlock. I think it's grant battle plan, but I'm not entirely certain. So yeah, we lose 3 more descent and now down to 14. Improve torpedoes. Let's see, we got some new person. Okay, he's decent. And doctrines always take forever, so... Okay, aircraft, okay, I'm already doing interceptors for 37. So let's do... submarines at 37. Actually, infantry, no. industrial. Let's do, what's it called? Agriculture. And I think this should be enough for now. I don't want to do too long episodes. And yeah, this is it for now. I shall see you in the next episode. Not much really has happened other than Ukraine shit. But I'll try and make another one tomorrow, but I can't promise. And yeah, this is it for now, and I shall see you in the next episode, and the crazy Mongolian Empire sword you beating Tibet to it. So yeah, this is it for now, and I shall see you in the next episode. I'm sorry that I couldn't upload for such a long time, and yeah, see you then.